Stumbling on Happiness, published in 2006, is a non-fiction psychology book authored by Daniel Gilbert, a professor at Harvard University. Drawing on extensive research from social psychology and his own investigations, Gilbert argues that individuals struggle to envision their future accurately, particularly in terms of taking actions in the present that will lead to future happiness. The book received recognition in 2007 when it was awarded the Royal Society Prize for Science Books in the category of science writing for a general audience. Gilbert opens the book by highlighting the unique human ability to imagine and plan for the future, setting us apart from other animals. However, he notes that individuals with certain types of brain damage, who lack this capacity, may paradoxically exhibit greater calmness and contentment in their daily lives. The desire to predict and shape our future is deeply gratifying, as it allows us to make choices aligned with our desired outcomes. While most people find pleasure in envisioning the future, Gilbert contends that the majority struggle to do so accurately and effectively. One reason for this discrepancy is the subjectivity of our experiences. Studies have demonstrated that individuals often struggle to accurately assess their emotions in the present moment. Consequently, when attempting to predict future happiness, they frequently make errors due to the fluid nature of subjective well-being and its potential for change over time. Additionally, faults in the act of imagination further hinder our ability to envision the future accurately. Gilbert explores neuroscience to explain this phenomenon, highlighting how memories consist of salient details while less important elements are filled in by our imagination. Similarly, when looking ahead, people tend to focus on the bigger picture, often neglecting smaller details that contribute to happiness but may not be grounded in real-world data. Overall, Stumbling on Happiness offers insights into why individuals struggle to envision and plan for their future happiness. By delving into the complexities of subjective experiences and the limitations of human imagination, Gilbert provides a thought-provoking exploration of the human quest for happiness and the challenges inherent in achieving it. Furthermore, the human mind has a tendency to overlook seemingly unremarkable events or details that may later prove to be significant. When observing the world, people are drawn to things that appear unusual or extraordinary, disregarding the fact that these occurrences are not representative of what typically happens to most individuals. Additionally, individuals often exhibit a bias towards the near future, prioritizing immediate outcomes that they can envision more vividly. However, when pursuing happiness or success, considering the distant future is equally, if not more, important, especially when setting long-term goals. The concept of presentism further complicates our ability to accurately imagine the future. Presentism suggests that current circumstances take precedence over imagined future scenarios or past memories. For instance, when we feel hungry in the present, it becomes challenging to recall the sensation of being full or imagine how we will feel after a satisfying meal. Similarly, envisioning a specific emotion requires engaging the part of our brain that processes that particular emotion. If we are currently experiencing depression, it becomes nearly impossible to imagine ourselves feeling happy. Additionally, there is a need to anchor our future ideas in the present moment. When we imagine future happiness, we tend to envision it based on what currently brings us joy. For example, aspiring to be a successful artist may stem from the knowledge that creating art brings us happiness in the present. However, as time passes and circumstances change, the variables that contribute to our happiness may also evolve, potentially altering our perspective on our chosen career path. Lastly, Gilbert explores the fundamental differences between imagination and actual experience. While we can imagine various scenarios, emotions, and outcomes, the reality often differs from our imaginative projections. Our subjective experiences and the complex interplay of external factors shape our actual lived experiences, which can deviate significantly from what we had envisioned. In conclusion, Stumbling on Happiness examines various psychological tendencies and biases that hinder our ability to accurately imagine the future. By shedding light on our flawed perceptions, Gilbert encourages readers to critically evaluate their assumptions about future happiness, urging a more nuanced approach to decision-making and goal-setting. Imagination, as Daniel Gilbert discusses in Stumbling on Happiness, falls short in providing accurate predictions about our future experiences. Our ability to anticipate our thoughts and reactions when faced with imagined events is limited. Often, we shield ourselves from acknowledging that our imagination may have led us astray, and we tend to rationalize our choices. Regardless of the outcomes we encounter, we have a knack for finding reasons to believe that they are the best possible results, attributing them to our supposedly good decisions that brought us to that point. Gilbert's book openly explores the boundaries of imagination and our capacity to forecast our own futures. It becomes apparent that imagination's primary function is not to offer precise forecasts of our future lives, but rather to present us with a multitude of possibilities to contemplate, even if they are not always entirely accurate. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.